Hi and shalom. Today I'm going to reveal to you the best secret, the best tool to learning Hebrew that you are probably not using. If you are using it, then you know who I am because I developed this method and this tool being a Hebrew teacher for many years for English speakers, and I am an Amazon bestseller for this method implemented in my workbooks for learning Hebrew. But if you don't know what this method is and you don't know who I am, it's very nice to meet you. Naim meod in Hebrew. My name is Inbal, and I am here to help you learn and love Hebrew, which is what I also do in my Instagram. So you are welcome to check it out. And now I'm going to do it on YouTube as well. This channel is very new. This is my first video, so thank you for being guests in my new channel. I am very excited, and let's go. We are here to talk about the most powerful, useful tool that you have to start learning Hebrew. So Hebrew is not the easiest language. You need to read and write from right to left, which is a new habit that you need to form, totally foreign to English speakers. You have all these squiggly line letters, God knows what they mean. Then you need to learn all this vocabulary, grammar, like in any language. In Hebrew, it's not the easiest, but how do I start? So we start usually from the alphabet, learning the letters. Usually we learn print and then we learn cursive script, and I will dedicate a video on that. But that is exactly the step, the first step where we learn the alphabet. That is the step where we can use the powerful tool. I teach you every letter in the Hebrew alphabet using a word that is identical in English and in Hebrew. Cool, right? That means that if you want to learn the first letter in the alphabet, in the Hebrew alphabet, which is Aleph, it makes an A sound, just like A, just like in the word avocado. And avocado starts with the letter Aleph. In English, it starts with the letter A, and that is not random because they both make the sound A. Avocado in Hebrew is just like avocado in English. It is pronounced exactly the same, and by learning the word avocado, you just learn the letter Aleph. Now you need to learn how to write it, and that is what I teach you next. But instantly, you know that Aleph in Hebrew makes an A sound like avocado, super easy to remember. So what we got here is that we easily learn the first letter, the sound that it makes, and we know a word in Hebrew because it is identical in English and in Hebrew. And as your first step in Hebrew, that is a huge jumping point. If we use what we already know in order to learn something new, we basically bridged a very big gap in making our first steps in a new skill, learning a new skill, especially learning a language, especially learning Hebrew, which is not the easiest, can be huge. This method allows you to focus solely on learning how to write the letters, which is enough. It is a big task. After many years of teaching Hebrew to English speakers as a native Hebrew speaker, Israeli living abroad, I came up with this method. So in my method, I teach you the Hebrew alphabet in print. You learn how to write all the letters, how to read and write from right to left, and how each letter sounds in print. That's what I do in Hebrew 1 workbook. And then you learn in Hebrew 2 workbook cursive script. So you learn the entire alphabet, how to read it, how to write it in cursive script. One huge benefit that you get from using this system and this method is that by learning the entire alphabet using words that are identical in Hebrew and in English, you know 20 plus words immediately in Hebrew. That means that you take Hebrew 1 and Hebrew 2 workbooks and you have 40 plus words that you know in Hebrew and you didn't have to learn them. So that's a very nice vocabulary to start with. You know, 40 plus words that you know how they sound because they are pronounced identical in English and in Hebrew, and you have this powerful tool. In my experience, this method and this tool are so extremely important because it meets you or the student at the starting point. And at the starting point of learning a new language, we are very susceptible or very fragile for frustration. That is why it is super important to use powerful tools like this one in order to ramp up your motivation and reward you as you start and minimize your frustration. When you learn the alphabet, starting to learn Hebrew as your first step in this Hebrew learning journey, you have a lot to learn because you need to form the habit of reading and writing from right to left. And then you have to learn how to write all these letters in two sets. The first is print and the second is cursive script. And I'm going to talk about it in a separate video about print versus cursive script and why do we need both. But the thing that helps you here is that using the words that are identical in Hebrew and in English really clears your mind and allows you to focus only on learning how to write the letters, because now you know how they sound because you have the words that are identical. Now you have a new vocabulary. Now you have something to practice how to write these letters and to see it in action in words that you actually know what they are. You can see how do we write avocado? How does it look like? And you can practice writing it. And of course, I take you step by step in this skill acquiring and in this new task. But I think that it is a huge part of learning the Hebrew alphabet as you start that is just taken away. This is one of the key factors that made my workbooks, Hebrew 1 and Hebrew 2, Amazon bestsellers. Hebrew 1 became a bestseller on Amazon, I think 3 or 4 months after it was released, and Hebrew 2 was released right after, so respectively, it became an Amazon bestseller 4 to 5 months after it was released. So this is by far the best method and the best tool that I found that helps English speakers. If you like this video and you find that it has good value, please click the like button. It is just a second for you and it means the world to me. If you want to use my method and if you want to check it out, I'm going to put a link in the description. My workbooks, Hebrew 1 and Hebrew 2, are available in over 19 countries for local ordering and in all other countries across the globe. I invite you to use my method and use my resources, but as a beginner and as always, know that whatever works for you is the best method for you. And if you found a different method that works for you, that is great. Don't change it. Write me in the comments, what do you need to learn Hebrew? So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was beneficial for you, and I hope you learned something. And if you want to watch more videos like this, please click the subscribe button and hit the little bell, and then you will be notified every time I upload a video like this, which is every Sunday. Thank you. Toda and shalom. Subscribe to my channel and click the button. So thank you for being my guest in my channel homecoming or older. And most of all, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And most of all, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the, write me in the comments. If you are a member of my community on Instagram, you know that I answer every that maybe look may and shalom.